This is the mansion of a forgotten Spanish pharmacy family, and you will not believe what we found once we enter inside of this room. Hidden in a mountain village in northern Spain, this limestone house was once home to the López family. From the late 1800s until the mid 1900s, they ran the town's only pharmacy from the basement of their home. Today, almost nothing of the dispensary remains, but through the paperwork and photos left behind, we were able to piece together a clear timeline of the events that unfolded in this household. It's an immense property, 4 levels high with more than a dozen bedrooms, once filled with the bustle of a large and prosperous family. But in 1975, the doors were locked, and it seems no one ever returned. Even now, the children still hold the deed, and some of their heirs have continued in the pharmaceutical trade. Yet the mansion remains untouched, its history sealed inside. A time capsule that will take us 50 years into the past. So we just went throughout the entire house and researched all the paperwork that we could find, but unfortunately there was not a lot of history to be found in this place.
No, but what we did find was quite interesting.
Yes, so these people were indeed pharmacists, and this ground floor here was not only a pharmacy, but it was also a complete doctor's office. And there's not much to be seen anymore of that history, but there's some elements.
Yeah,
For
we
example, here.
speculated that the patients would have to wait here.
Yeah.
It's just as a waiting room, you know,
I
just
mean,
a bench.
This looks like a waiting bench that I had in my doctor's office at home.
Exactly.
And you know what this is?
Yeah, they would put their umbrella here.
Yeah, I like the flowers design on there and everything.
Yeah, cool detailing.
But I'm going to butcher this Spanish name. Aurelino and Anolino, Avelino and Aurelino used to live in this place. And those
Antonio?
Antonio was the son of Aurelino.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he came later, but that was the first people that lived here.
Okay, yeah.
And they started this doctor's office, and it was sort of a doctor's outpost for the town itself and for people to come here. There was, I believe that was a surgery room, like a small surgery room. Pharmacy was somewhere here, but it all is not visible anymore nowadays.
No.
I have to watch out a little bit because there's a market square and all the Spanish people are having like lunch over there.
Yeah.
It's quite funny, we're playing cat and mouse game today. If I stand like this, yeah, I see them. Okay. So, a very fun folklore about this place is that people say you could see the light shimmer through the green bottles in the surgery room on the market square. So the market square is over there, and they could see through the window that all the bottles standing here, and that was quite a mysterious.
Yeah, the green light.
Yeah, mysterious green light coming through there. Yeah. Can we show this room, Luc?
No. No, it's because of the market square. We cannot show any more than this.
Yeah. So yeah, you have more of these waiting benches over here. This is quite cool. Those wooden gloves.
Clocks. Clocks.
I've been butchering it forever then.
It's fine.
They look very different from Dutch ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or French ones, or
Yeah, French ones are also different from Dutch ones, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
sabot.
This was quite the interesting room, and I think, if I might be honest, this might have been the pharmacy back in the time.
Yeah, or the surgery maybe.
Yeah. It's almost unnoticeable anymore. They
Yeah.
probably took out all the cabinets and everything. The only thing that you can still see in here is a couple of these vials that have some things on there, some extracts, and that is basically it. Yeah, this is a German one. Yeah. And then, yeah, you have some different types of medicine and stuff like that in here. Yeah, yeah, that.
Yeah, this is the room.
Yeah,
Not
possibly.
much to add.
1970, they stopped, they moved the pharmacy, and they're gone. I love this one.
Yeah, they did have a saddle over here.
A lovely horse saddle still left behind. What more did we want to show in this room?
Not much. Let's
Nothing.
just move on.
These lower floors of the house just are historical, but not super interesting. So this bench over here, it looks a lot like the Portuguese ones that we see, right? With the divided seat rest.
Exactly.
But this is the Spanish variant of it. Very slim, minimalistic, but also super elegant. Okay. Gonna go upstairs. Oh, this might be interesting. We have stone steps going over into wooden steps.
Oh, that's true.
I love it. Oh, and this window is also beautiful. That small stained glass in here.
Oh, yeah.
That's quite interesting. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna-
Very Spanish window. Have you noticed that every house in Spain always has bars behind
Yeah,
it?
the bars.
Yeah.
Do you know why that is, or just aesthetically?
It's also for security, but
Yeah.
nowadays people just do it everywhere. Like basically every single house has that. And
Oh,
a flower.
that's the umbrella thing we...
They multi-purpose.
Maybe it was not an umbrella thing. It has a
Maybe.
flower on it.
Yeah, it's possible they just used it as a flower holder. I mean, it looks like an umbrella holder, but
Yeah.
welcome into the house of the pharmacy family.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, a lovely, lovely entrance hall, or middle room, we could say. But a hall tree over here, everything still left in it. Wow.
So is this even a hall tree? Where, or oh, you would hang your clothes over this bar, no?
Umbrellas go in here.
Yeah, that I noticed.
I'm not sure why this bar is here.
Maybe you would hang your coats,
Coats
like,
over it.
Yeah.
There's no hooks, no cabinets.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah. Oh. A prayer.
Oh.
Holy water. Yeah. Of course, Spanish people are as religious as Portuguese, and in some cases even more. Look at this.
Oh,
Even
a
have like a
crest.
crest. And we're finding nothing else. Castañeta.
Yeah.
Super Spanish. Where should we go first, Luke?
Let's start with the room over there.
This one?
Yeah.
We're gonna start immediately with a bedroom. We're gonna change things around.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, this one is still in a very, very good shape.
Yeah.
And a typical Spanish bedroom. Very, very different from anything else. You have these brass beds over here. Most cases, Spanish beds are made out of steel, but also woodwork is used quite a lot. And very high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. And then you have the traditional washing basin, as you could say. So you will see a lot of old things in this house because we think that this place is abandoned. I think it's abandoned since the 1970s, and there's not any technology in here. No television, nothing like that, not even a telephone you
No.
have in this place. So all the things you're gonna see are more than half a century old at this point. Lovely slim chandelier.
Oh, right.
And then over here in the corner, we have a vanity for one of the people that used to live here. Oh, the tools of this person are still here.
Oh, right.
That's a very interesting toolbox. File.
For nails.
Yeah. Probably had beautiful nails, like for the pharmacy
Yeah.
when you need to do things. And oh, that's for shaving. Oh, menthol. Yeah, it still smells. Wonderful. Even all their bed linen is still here in the cabinet. Let's go to the next room. So the room behind Luc is my absolute favorite room of the entire house. There are some really cool furnishings in this room and I absolutely adore them. What do you want to start with?
With the piano, I thought.
Paul Werner from Dresden.
Dresden.
Dresden in Germany. It's a very beautiful piece with a medallion in there. Oh, Beethoven it says on the medallion.
That's cool.
Wow. Should I start playing it?
Yeah, that's ugly.
One day I'm going to learn how to play the piano.
Oh,
It's gonna happen.
and it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, because I'm really bad. This is a super cool piano and I think it's still in a very, very good shape.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know much about this piano.
Me neither, but I love the sconces, is that the word?
Yeah, normally you would use sconce for on the wall, but
Yeah.
it could also be for a piano.
Looks very similar.
And they have they're for candles. Yeah.
Oh.
And then here we have a gilded mirror above the piano. A wonderful piece. It's inspired from French design and it's a Spanish design. I don't know much about it, but it's wonderful with the scalps in there and the flowers and everything. Beautifully made. Gives this room a really nice feeling. I also love the piano chair underneath.
Oh, that's true.
And then around the room here, you have all these similar style benches and sofas and seats. And I don't know why it's positioned like this. Would people sit all around the room while somebody was playing the piano? Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think it was definitely positioned otherwise.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me just first tell you about this piece of furniture. This is a very Spanish piece of furniture, and it's called an Isabelino. And it's an 1860-1890 piece of furniture that was inspired by Queen Elizabeth II. And one really interesting thing is, so this is not a very expensive piece of furniture, but to make it look more expensive, they painted this walnut wood and they made it look like ebony.
Yeah. Or was it black chestnut or?
I believe walnut.
Okay,
yeah,
black
walnut.
walnut.
And then they painted, and then it's just a cheap type of wood, but it looks super expensive because it's black. Yeah. And then also the gold stitching in there makes it look like a piece that comes straight out of a noble place. I love it.
Yeah, that's a convincing way. This painting kind of makes me laugh. The baby and the eye. It's
That's a wonderful one. Hey, it is also from Empores. So, Porres is one of the surnames that I read in the history of this place.
Oh, really?
918.
918?
Yeah, I think that refers to 1918.
I think so.
So this place was built in 1895, and those could have been like made around 20 years after that. So that's convincing history, I think. Yeah. And then we also have this piece over here that says again Porres and 9818 on there. It's a lovely one though.
Yeah, but it is just a print,
Yeah.
litho, but beautiful nonetheless.
I love the shading on it. Very well done. Yeah. Oh, this is a Catalano. Beautiful cabinet, or I think you could even call it a dressoir. Yeah. Put these back.
This wood also looks really nice. Is this wood also?
That's mahogany.
Yeah, this is okay.
That's definitely mahogany. A very simple design as well. Yeah, with the might wobble. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, the chairs go all around the room. Hey, we haven't looked at this man yet. Whoa.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
He looks very fierce.
Yeah.
Whoa, I would not want to encounter him. I think his face is also a little bit decaying in this picture.
Yeah.
That's maybe why he looks so weird at this point. Yeah. And then in the middle of the room, we have this wonderful chandelier hanging here. Very typical Spanish design with the crystals hanging like that. And the droplets coming.
And the cut glass is also something Spanish, or?
Yeah, very Spanish.
It's really cool.
You see it in most Spanish chandeliers, that way of cutting the glass. And a small little table underneath here with a map of Spain on there.
España.
Which year is this from? 1961, I believe. Yeah. A very old newspaper is probably still lying here as well. 1968. Yeah. So this place has been around for a super, super long time. What a room. Absolutely magnificent. Let me also now tell you a little bit more history about these people, because it's believed that they were gone during the First World War, and then afterwards I read that they were confirmed to be back here in 1920 running the pharmacy again. So they were doing something else during the First World War, and they were also involved in politics. From 1931 to 1936 I officially found that they were active in the local government, but also in provincial government. So they did their pharmacy and they did the government work together.
It sounds like a busy life.
Yeah. Even calendars from 1944 here, the Second World War. Oh, these people, they definitely left a lot of history behind here.
Yeah, and of course, Spain in the Second World War was officially neutral, but it did show sympathy to Nazi Germany and fascist Italy. Oh, and in the Spanish Civil War from, I believe, 1936 to 39, Francisco Franco came to power through the help of fascist Italy and Nazi Germany.
Thank you, Luke. That's really interesting history. Yeah, no.
Thank you so much.
I'm for sure. I'm just doing some goofy stuff here.
Yeah, but, that's good. That's good.
The Spanish. A lot of people don't know about the Spanish involvement in the Second World War, so I think that's a very interesting thing to tell to the people. Yeah, and this is where the owner of the place, Antonio, most probably Avellino, conducted their accountancy and everything. Do I look fancy sitting here?
You look a bit goofy, but also fancy.
Yeah. So even like their papers for the pharmacy and everything are left behind. But what I found most interesting is, and here in the drawer are all the bacterial, how do you call it?
Samples?
Samples, yeah, to put on the microscope. The bacteria, and you can put the names on there and everything. They're super old already. They're all left here in the drawer. And next to you, over there, on the table,
I was about to point out.
You can still see a lot of pharmacy tools, like the testing tubes and everything are still here. Oh, and also one thing that I forgot to say is that Antonio studied from 1951 onwards. Antonio started studying to become a pharmacist as well, just like his parents. Which room are we now gonna do? I think this one is also quite interesting. Oh, look at how clean this room is.
Yeah, this room feels very clean and no decay at all.
Too clean, actually.
Yes.
You could basically still sleep here.
Yeah, well, the floor is a bit dirty where you're standing, but that's all about it.
Yeah. And then I think it's a double bedroom, so I think a lot of people also lived in this place back in the time.
Yeah?
They had a very, very large family. Yeah. Religious depictions everywhere, of course, again. Always present in these Spanish houses. I've heard that these things are super difficult to control once they're going.
Really?
Yeah, they have like the spinning thing underneath here. Yeah,
pretty sure.
Spin around, and then it's like you have to really force yourself into controlling this cleaning device. Lovely bedroom.
Yeah, I do not like this thing here.
So Spain has one of the most beautiful, but also one of the ugliest types of chandeliers.
Oh, so this is a Spanish
bedroom chandelier, you could call it. Yeah,
really?
Chandelier light fixture. Yeah. Not even call it a chandelier. That's a sin to say that. Even their old perfume bottles and everything else still left in here. For example, this one, I love the emblem that it has on it.
Yeah.
And then we also have a Nivea one.
A vintage Nivea.
Whoa, that's a lovely one. Yeah, a lot of old things left in this place. Yeah, so the house on this side we have covered right now. There's a couple more rooms that we have to show you. On this side we have to be a bit careful though, because we're gonna be again exposed to the street over there. Look, this I really found. Do you think, this is a cabinet or some sort where they store some food or something like that? No. This is actually a bedroom.
Oh, right, here was the bedroom.
Somebody slept in the closet. But I think it's still a beautiful room, like very light. It feels spacious. It is not spacious, but
yeah. Do you think that this wall was put in later, maybe?
Yeah, but it connects also to the living room, so maybe it was like this.
And this is more like a hallway door.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure the wall was added later.
Could have been, yeah. Yeah, certainly.
And
Singer sewing machine.
The beautiful Singer sewing machine.
It even says that it's manufactured in Great Britain. And then we have the covering plate to cover it up. The amount of Singer sewing machines that I've found throughout the years of exploring is absolutely mind-blowing. No, you're not coming.
And I magically teleported out of the room.
I didn't allow you to come outside again. We are on the note of bedrooms, so let's show another one over here. This is again such a super clean one, Luke.
Yeah.
And the one thing I noticed as well is that these rooms always have two beds in them, so they always slept together.
Yeah.
I think siblings or something that sleep together. Beautiful high beds again, still made. I absolutely love them.
Hold on, I'm gonna creep over there.
Oh, don't forget to come over here and show the vanity there in the corner. Just quite a lovely one.
That is really nice.
You can see on the inside of the drawers. Let's go. this is maybe interesting for the people, but you can see that paint layer. Yeah, sorry for breaking that. I was not supposed to do that, but I wanted to chip off some paint. But you can see this is the wood that they used, and then this is the paint that they put on it, just like the seats over in the dining room.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's the layer of black paint over the walnut or other type of wood to let it look like a bunny. Yeah. Wow, I really like this right now. Okay, go look, let's go. Sometimes exploring,
Yeah.
it cracks me up. And over here, to this side of the house, we have a lovely dining area. I think a rather small table. Because right now we have already counted 8 beds.
Yeah.
And there's more upstairs. So, I don't know. Rocking chairs at the dining table.
Oh, I love this one.
Nice addition is that.
Yeah, but it's weird to have at the dining table, I agree.
Yeah. But rocking chairs, you don't see them in the rest of Europe, but they are a very Spanish thing. Spanish and Portuguese. Lovely woodwork on there. Piece behind you is also quite interesting.
Yeah, what is this?
Overgrown bridge, an abandoned
Hey,
bridge.
also Porres. Line 16.
Oh, they made all the artworks themselves.
That's really cool.
Yeah. If you can decorate your house with your own artworks, it's quite
Are
interesting.
you sure Porres is...
I read it somewhere on a paper, but I'm not 100% sure though. I love the cabinet over here as well. All the glasses still neatly in there. That's amazing. Whoa, look at the face at the top of it. Whoa. It's almost demon-like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I also saw this panel on the side. I mean, pretty sure it's the door, of course. But this is also quite interesting.
It also has a cross on there. Oh. Brandy. Okay. I want to sneak over to there. No, let's go through here.
Yeah.
There's one more side to this lower floor that we have to show before you can take you to the next floor of this place. Oh, this is a cool room. Look at this. They have a bidet in the corner hanging there.
Wow.
You can probably watch out because this floor is almost falling.
Yes.
You can see the bidet barely hanging on by the pipes. This house is falling apart.
Yeah.
Be extremely careful entering this room. Whoa. That's something. The whole kitchen just fell down. There's another part of the house over there, but forget it.
Let's not risk it now.
Let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs.
Yes.
Yeah, that's short. Loads of the people are still here. You can definitely tell that these people didn't just, it's not just abandoned, it's actually, they moved away from the house and they took everything of memory with them. So that's why we're not seeing many pictures, photographs of people or anything else like that.
Yeah.
Still in this place. Yeah. So we now come to the upper floor. Ricardo's chilling over there.
Yeah, Ricardo.
And this is just a jumble bumble, I love that word.
Sure.
Of different sofas and chairs standing upstairs here. Wow. These are very Spanish. I've seen these a lot of times.
Are they Spanish?
Yeah, I think so, because I've seen them in Spain.
Yeah.
Then they're probably Spanish, right? Yeah, the stairs here, we have an upper floor hallway. And then from here we have a couple more bedrooms and rooms that we can show. Look how high this bed is.
I was gonna point it out. It's a very high bed.
Can I even try to, like... Okay, so Spanish people back in the time were of course a lot shorter than me. And they had to get onto this bed. How would you do that? You need a little ladder for that.
Yeah, the chair maybe.
Yeah. You see, every single bed we saw so far always is made out of ironwork. Yeah, these are a little bit simpler than the ones we see downstairs,
Yeah.
the bedrooms.
Yeah, let's also not spend too much time here.
No, it's about this room that I wanted to show. Because this is a re-representation of the one downstairs. And something that I've come to believe is that this house is divided in two families. One living downstairs and one living upstairs. And they have the exact same layout as the one downstairs, upstairs as well, with the bedrooms and everything. Yeah. So we have, again, a nice set of these wonderful upholstery chairs around the room. They are not similar, but they are probably of the same value and maybe made by the same artist.
And it's even the same piano. Oh no, it doesn't have the medallion.
And the other one was from Dresden.
Oh, right.
This one is from Paris. Yeah. I always.
Oof.
Ooh, that's very out of tune.
Yes.
Yeah, I always love to see a good piano in an abandoned place.
So, what is this? I mean, this isn't supposed to be here, I'm sure. It looks like you can build a campfire over here.
Is it maybe to catch the water?
Yeah, must be something like that.
I think they took it from the kitchen and placed it here just to protect the room.
Yeah.
In some way.
Yeah, but even then still, is it for making fire or grilling on there? I have no idea.
Oh, come, Ricardo. Tell us.
So, in Portugal they also have this, but here in Spain, at the north side, they use it a lot.
Yeah.
So they put some fire in here, you know, when the
Coals?
forget how to say, yeah, when the wood is burning,
Yeah.
but not actually fired. So it would hit the room a bit more.
So this is actually to heat the room.
Yeah.
I thought it was a kitchen equipment.
No,
Yeah.
it's to hit the room. At least that's what I have seen people doing it with it.
Yeah, it's also
Really?
just how the people use it is very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also want you to show those curtains.
Right.
They are so special. I
They
love
are
that about
lovely.
Spanish houses. Yeah. And then show the furniture a little bit more in detail, I think. Those is definitely worth showing. Those sofa benches. Satay, I think they were called.
Satay?
Yeah, satay.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
And they're very convincing at looking like luxury,
Yeah. It's all replicas, but definitely.
but high quality replicas,
High quality
definitely.
And here we have another bedroom, which brings the total up to 11 at this point. 11 people could sleep already in this house. We forgot about a very important aspect of this room, and
Yes.
it was right in our field of vision.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, it has dragons here, look.
Yeah, and the squared glass.
That's a really weird and interesting chandelier, I must say. Watch out, you're breaking stuff there. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, well, we just wanted to point it out.
We wanted to point it out.
We think it's
There you
really
go.
cool.
Come on. Yeah, this room we also really have to see. Yeah. Have you already seen this, Luke?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I love this room.
So I said before, very religious. And that you can definitely tell from a small shrine or altar. And can you even call it a shrine in Christianity? I don't think so.
know.
Yeah. But like we have the Jesus Christ in there and everything. It's sort of a display case that they had.
Yeah, crucifixion of Jesus.
Small chandelier hanging up
Oh,
here.
whoa.
Really, really interesting. I would say. Yeah. And then a painting.
More
That's
room.
more like a print.
Yeah, this is not.
But this was their prayer room where the family came to pray. Why am I always doing this? Looking like you guys are dumb. I definitely don't think that.
No, it's difficult to keep people entertained. You
Yeah.
know, so
It's true. Okay. Just gonna go through a few rooms, just look at them. Yeah, you can see this storage, a lot of paintings and baby crib and everything in here. But even more rooms, and supposedly these were also bedrooms back in the time period. Did we already go to this room?
I believe we can not.
Yeah, we can go through here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think this was this upper floors family's dining room then. Do they have a separate kitchen? Yeah, come look.
Oh, there's a separate kitchen.
There is a separate kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So it was definitely two apartments between quotation marks for for two different families,
Yeah.
or two sections of the family. Yeah.
Could still be family, but or just different families.
Different families, maybe like the brother and sister living separately or something. Yeah. So 3 levels, oh no, 4 levels of this house. We're already going to the 4th level.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's hot up here.
Yeah, it's really hot here.
That's an old attic that we're standing on right now.
Yeah, it's falling apart.
Look at that structure of the upper floor here.
Yeah, beautiful wooden frame.
Oh, and it's all made without nails. It's like that very specific construction method.
Right.
A hammer, small pegs through there to hold the wood in place. Huh. There's a couple of things up here, very ancient things, like a small baby's crib. I think it's part of a stroller though. Okay, look, it's too hot up here.
It's really hot.
Very interesting though, but you can see it from an eyesight. But thank you very much for coming with us to this cool and interesting, I would even call it a manor, Spanish manor. And I'm happy that we could document the history of the family that used to live here. They were super important for this village. I'll see you all next week in another amazing episode. Thank you, Luke, for coming with me, and see you next week.